You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. I've never really told you what happened to us.
I'm not interested in your life story.
Just hear me out. This is important. Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
No.
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. Where the Minutemen betrayed each other and the people they were supposed to protect. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
Sounds like it's time for the Minutemen to vanish for good.
No, I don't accept that. The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. Now, more than ever. We just need better leaders. Leaders who will put the good of the Commonwealth ahead of their own little group. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
I don't know the first thing about the Minutemen.
That doesn't matter. The Minutemen of the last few years are gone, and nobody's gonna miss them. We don't need any more petty politics, or squabbling over resources, or arguing over who has seniority. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
These Minutemen seem to have one really big talent. They seem to be able to rope people into work for them for free really, really well. Saying yes to this guy might mean a whole lot of errands for us to run.
No, I'm not your savior. I have my own problems to deal with.
Sorry, Preston. You'll be running your own errands from here on in.
I get it. You can't take care of other people's problems when you're still overwhelmed by your own. But one day, I hope you change your mind and accept my proposal. The Commonwealth needs you.
Hey there, Slick. How you doing? Don't bother answering that. I can't hear you through your Pip-Boy. Also, this is pre-recorded. I got some news on the comm hub. After a little tinkering, a few replaced parts, and a whole lot of cursing, I've still not been able to turn it on. Not exactly the best news, I know. But as it turns out, too many of its parts are degraded beyond use. However, here's some good news. An acquaintance of mine did some information digging, and we made a little discovery. Turns out, there's a building in downtown Boston where we may find a second comm hub in better condition. This message should trigger a marker update on your Pip-Boy's map. I'll be waiting for you there by the time you hear this.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Hey.
Hey, Slick. Say, you spoke to any of the people around that old theater? Those glazed eyes, creepy smiles. You read any of their little pamphlets? I tell you, they ain't round the head.
You're right to avoid them. crazy bells are ringing.
Crazy as a soup sandwich. Anyway, as I said in my message, I've been unable to get our comm hub running. Honestly, given the state of it, I'm not surprised. Tech like that ain't designed to be left sitting around unused. Too many of its components have seized up or just degraded over time.
Can't someone else repair it?
I doubt there's anyone in the Commonwealth who'd even know where to start. If we want more out of ASAMs, we need a comm hub that works. But as it is, I don't have what we'd need to repair the one we have. However, fortune has smiled upon us. A friend of mine discovered where we might find a second comm hub in better condition, as well as a nice stockpile of ASAM products to boot. So if you'd care to join me, I want to go check this place out.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. With luck, we may just find ourselves a working comm hub. Or at the very least, a few ASAM goodies. Here, let me update your Pip-Boy map. There we go. All right, lead on. This seems to be the right address. Records say a lot of ASAM stuff is delivered here. Apparently, they were expecting a comm hub too. Wait, you hear that? I don't think we're alone in here. Keep your wits about you while we look around.
Watch it. Farrell.
Are there any more? Scared the crap out of me. Come on. Let's check out that terminal over there. Ugh, that better be the last one. All right. Looks like we're in the
Look!
Vault Tec headquarters for the Commonwealth. Well, that's kind of weird. Assuming this is the right place, why would a Vault Tec facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault Tec? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, something like that.
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnusson. Have we heard that name somewhere before?
At the station.
Hey, that's right, at the satellite station. That was the name in terminal records. Good memory. It was a Magnusson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of delivering hubs or something? This seems like something we should look into. Maybe this Magnusson had an office here. Let's see if we can find it.
Let's...
Oh, come on. All right, Terminal, you asked for it. Finally, I'm in. Okay, let's see what we can learn. Huh. Well, I never. I think I discovered why Vault Tec were so interested in ASAM equipment. If I'm reading this right, it looks like Vault Tec was trying to develop a rival product to the ASAM sensors.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure. Seems this Magnusson was hired by Vault Tec because he used to work with Robco on the ASAMs. He must have wanted his insider knowledge. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously. Scratch that. He really didn't take his job seriously. In fact, he was using his position here to embezzle company equipment.
Oh, yeah?
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comm hub here.
Why do you say that?
Vault Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here. But this Magnusson guy hijacked the delivery. Had it sent to Olivia instead. What we came here to look for, we've already found.
How do you know?
Magnusson wrote an entry all about it. It's almost as if he was bragging. Apparently he walked into a shipping depot, bold as you please, and switched the shipping label on the comm hub's crate. Seems like he'd been pilfering equipment from Vault Tec for months.
Why would he do that?
You mean steal a comm hub? Well, I would ask him. The guy's been dead for over 200 years, so I don't think we're gonna get an answer. Looks like we're stuck with the hub we have. But it does sound like Vault Tec were working on something similar. Maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs. Hey, maybe it's something we can use? The terminal said this place has a warehouse where they worked on projects. I'm thinking we should take a peek down there. Although terminal also said we'd need to take an elevator, and supposedly we'd need a key card for that. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it.
I was more than apprehensive the first time I met the lovely Miss St. James. After all, she was there to strike a deal with Robco, who just usurped my research. All so they could make a quick buck. But I needed a new patron, and Vault Tec's pockets are deep. Vault Tec. The very company I'd hoped to outshine with my little venture. The irony is certainly not lost on me.
We found what we need. Let's go take that elevator.
Excuse me, Doctor. Dr. Magnusson.
What? What the hell do you want?
Madison St. James, Chief Procurement Officer. I'd like to talk to you about your ASAM technology.
In case you hadn't noticed, Miss St. James, I no longer work for Robco. Even if I did, why in the blue heavens would I share anything with the CPO of Vault Tec?
Because, Dr. Magnusson, unlike Robco, Vault Tec has an appreciation for those with academic ambition.
Bah! Out of my way!
It appears Dr. Magnusson is currently feeling uncooperative. Suggest any future negotiation include adequate incentives.
seeing much. How about you? Hold up. Got some Robco boxes here. Empty. Not a single sensor or anything. They must have been keeping all the stuff they were working on somewhere. This can't be all there is. We're missing something. Let's keep looking.
Hey, Walter, it's Ben. The boys upstairs have been pestering me again about that hub thing. Are you sure it didn't arrive? I tried calling Donna at Boston Direct, but she said they'd already shipped it out. Maybe it got sent to another one of our warehouses? Ah, whatever. For now, just move all the other Robco crap down to the sub-basement. It's suspicious as hell having it out in the open, and I still don't trust Magnusson. For all we know, he could be a Robco plant. Alright, I'll see you later at the post. You still owe me that drink.
Hey, nice work. Hidden trapdoor, huh? Now we're talking. Well, after you. Here's some more rifles. Let's go take a look.
I'm trying to find something sexy to say like that.
I don't know.
Well, even though we never got their hands on the combo, it seemed to have stopped Vault Tec trying to rip off ASAN technology. The question is, where do they come up? Let's split up and see what we can uncover there. Let me know if you find anything interesting.
Jake.
Yeah? Found something? Hello. What are you here? Well, how about that? This holotape contains data from different ASAN vectors. You know, clock time. Different things ASAN can be programmed for. I suspect Vault Tec plans to copy this one. Do you know what you just found? There's data for 4 new prototypes here. 4 more things that ASAN could build. I don't think Robco ever released these variants. At least not to the general public. This is one hell of a find. I'm gonna have to study this thing. If I can figure out how to transfer new data on the sensor, I'm fairly certain we'll soon have more things to build.
I like it.
I I never thought we'd find something like this here. I wonder what more's hidden around this place. Come on, let's keep looking. They don't got the schematics for it.
Obvious.
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the schematics needed to build ASAP? I wonder who Vault Tec paid off for that. Let me just down a copy of this. I'll get Vault Tec on mine. And there we are. We may have to adapt and substitute a few parts, but now we'd be able to build as many sections as we want. There's no more scabbing for it. This is a real game changer. Good find, Slick. But I reckon we've still not uncovered everything that's here yet. Let's keep looking around.
Excuse me.
this machine was picking up. They were coming from those A-SAMs. They were emitting the radio signals.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Exactly. When you shut off the power to the A-SAMs, you shut off the signal. Simple deduction. I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. That begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of A-SAM technology were Vault Tec trying to copy here?
Here.
What you got there? Technical documents, huh? You already had these? Not that I'm complaining, but is there anything you come across you don't pick up? Well, I'll be. According to these documents, this machine is Vault Tec's attempt to duplicate a combo. I mean, it's not exactly as good as them, but still, I suppose an effort was made. Not much a rival product, though. Doesn't even seem to work right. I guess after Magnusson stole the hub, Vault Tec were forced to build their own version with no real reference. You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a combo, I think we actually might be able to use this.
You read my mind.
We came here looking for another compound because the one we've got so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic, but between this thing and the real com-hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes two of us. Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. New plot types, we're about to figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault Tec's version of a com-hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip productive would be an understatement. I knew working with you was a good idea, but I didn't expect us to do this way.
Come on. Don't sell yourself short.
Thanks. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're the one who's making this happen. All right, I need to start gathering things up. Give everything we found back to the hardware store. Oh, wait, shit! Completely forgot. I meant to go meet up with someone. And I doubt they'll take down when you blow them off.
Who is they?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place. Said he needed to talk to me once I was done. Something about some important information he wants. There's no way to just leave all the stuff here. I know I'm kind of passing the buck, but could you meet with this fella for me? See what he wants? I'd really appreciate it.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you. You're a real pal. Sweeter than a baby's breath. The fellow you need to visit lives up and down the city. He's an information broker. He calls himself the Ron. Chances are he wants to sell us some info. And given his past track record, it's probably something useful. So here, take these cards. Pay him, and find out what he has to say. Most hours of the day, you'll find him in his office, towards the back of the city. And so, enough for you sounding like business. While you're in down the city, it might be a good time to follow up on any leads you get. You know, from the kid. I understand there's a detective living there. And he's one of the best when it comes to tracking things down.
What do you know about this detective?
Not much. I approached this agency a few times to look into something new. They couldn't help me, but maybe they can help you. He's got an office in the middle of Diamond City. There should be a number of signs pointing you the right way.
Yo, thanks for the advice.
Hey, no problem, Slick. All right, time for me to get this stuff back to the hardware store. This should be a fun challenge of logistics. Once you've wrapped up everything with the Ron, head on back and let me know how it went. Oh, actually, before you go, might as well take this. Here, that's a copy of the A-SAM schematics. With that, you can now build your own sensors, as long as you got the parts.
Hell yeah.
I won't blame you if you want to test out and build a few sensors. Just don't keep the Ron waiting for too long. Anyway, I'll see you later. Good luck out there.